Alrighty, alright. I think we're live. I hope we're live. What is up, everybody? It is your favorite. This is going to get annoying with the microphone audio repeating into my head. Let me see if I can take that care of that. Yeah, this is also just serving as a test stream. See, hello. Okay, that's monitoring now. Just the game, not my voice. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Okay. Let me desktop. Speaker. Ooh, no. 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 How about now? No, that's still getting echo and revibe. Okay. Okay. Default monitoring. See, like, I'm hearing myself talk. Okay, how about now? Can you hear me now? And you can still hear me, Oofit, correct? Are we good? Because I think we might have found the solution here. And this mic is going to be the problem over here, my desktop mic. So let me go ahead and unplug that. Get rid of this from my system. Perfect. Okay, well, let me start my whole introduction over again. What is up, everybody? It is your favorite gamer and streamer, Squeaky G, coming to you live kind of on a cloudy, depressing Saturday here in sunny Florida. I don't give away my exact location, but it's been a while, folks. I know it's been a while, and before I start kind of getting into all this funny here with our game Iron Nest, this is the demo version here that I'm playing. And I just want to address my hiatus. You know, as a lot of you know from my video I posted on YouTube back in end of December, start of this year, I was going through a very hard time, and I took a hiatus from a lot of things, and I decided to take a little trip with my lovely little angel who's sleeping peacefully by there, just to really reconnect with myself, and I did. I came back, and well, you know how they say when, you know, the Lord closes one door, he opens another one. And it's just been such an amazing start to the year. As you guys have probably noticed, we've got a very special someone in the chat with us today. It's my new wonderful, lovely boyfriend, Ufit. I'm doing great, by the way, hun. I'm glad that you're able to join in today. So yeah, it's been an amazing start to the year, and I'm streaming now on a good setup. It is a Alienware Aurora 16X gaming laptop from Best Buy, full shebang, 32 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070, the whole works. So hopefully we'll be doing a good stream today, and we're playing a demo game called Iron Nest. I'm going to start with the tutorial. I already played a little bit of it last night, but you know, I just want to enjoy this game with y'all. As always, we got the bare bones of a stream coming together, folks. Today is just a test, but if you're liking what you're seeing, like, subscribe, and follow. All right, so let's get to work operating the Iron Nest big guns. Squeaky likes big guns. Here come our orders. Escape. Yep. We get to choose our shell for this first round. So excited! Gonna fire a cannon. All right, let's see. Let's write down our orders. Where reconnaissance is our iron nest is located. Yep, and the target position I-533. Okay. So this is where we'll plot our course trajectory. So let's E to interact. All right, the iron nest is already targeted, and they've already marked our target location there. So we're going to take our little red pencil here, and we're going to go ahead and get some direction. Yeah. Box 3-3. Now that we've got our coordinates, I guess, we are going to duck out of there. Before we do, I'm going to go ahead and just place our pin down. They're not sure when they're going to release this game. This is just a demo playtest. Full demo and beta comes out next month. I hope to incorporate a lot more other games like this game, some more PC focused games. I'm getting back into Elite Dangerous. So excited. And maybe we'll try to do some of my Xbox games on this PC as well. We'll have to work it out. Hopefully it works. But back to what we were doing. Big guns. Big guns. All right. Our range is 7.32 kilometers. So we're just going to crank the knob. Crank the knob. All right. So we need to select 2 powder charges. Got it. And get our gun elevation. Perfect. All right. So we get to choose our shell. I'm not going to tear gas them. We'll do a burst load. Give them a little bit of surprise. And we'll get 2 charges going. Oh, and I forgot to go ahead and put those in there. All right. This is how we elevate our guns. Perfect. All right, so our elevation is 43.92 degrees. Got it. Big guns. Big guns are fun. Alright, we'll lower it back down just a little. Oop. There we go. Bearing is 67.8 degrees. Alright, bring it back around just a little bit. There we go. Alright, the firing control console, I guess this is. Alright. Looks like everything's good to go. We'll arm that. We'll arm the gun. Yep. And fire! Alright, we got 5 seconds till impact. Target destroyed. That's an easy one. Mission successful. Well done. They're gonna drop us a little newspaper. We're gonna erase those calculations. And we're gonna pick up today's newspaper. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. You know, for 1926, this is a big gun. Oh, and we've got new orders coming in from command. Rangemaster, glory to castle. A spotter in the field has transmitted polar coordinates to target. Plot the target position and plot firing solution and fire phosphagen gas at target. Glory to castle. All right, we'll go ahead and write down our orders, folks. All right, let's go ahead and move that back over here. So, spotter 1 is located at G617. Grab one of our little blue guys here. G5, G6, 1617. Perfect. Target is 71 degrees from, is bearing at 71 degrees from spotter 1. Okay. Like, you have to be very... And I erased my line. Oh, wrong line. This is the position I want to bear from. Bearing. All right. And target is at a distance of 3.94 kilometers. So we'll get our little compass out here. And we'll drag it 3.94. Let's see. All right. Right where those lines intersect should be our target. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a pin right there. I'm going to grab our little red marker. And we're going to go ahead and plot our firing solution. All right. There we go. Come over here. Let's see. Range 9.9 kilometers. Sounds like we got a leak somewhere. Let me check our pressure. Pressure's still good. Pressure's good. Things appear to still be good. All right, 9.98 distance. Oop, oop. 98. I believe we'll only need 2 charges of powder, so let's go ahead and calculate. Let's get our gas ready to go. Posaging gas. Choking hazard. Alright, we'll need 2 powder charges. Dump those in there. Ram them home. Seal it up. Elevation is at 59 degrees. Alright, we're gonna twist and alright. Our bearing. What is our bearing again? 56.7 degrees. Alright, I think we're good to go. We'll go ahead and arm the gun. And fire. And time to target. Target destroyed. Good hit. Good hit. And here's our next newspaper. Don't you just miss the newspaper? I don't. I have to deal with the newspapers at work. I don't miss newspapers. Castle's Mechanized Wonder. Alright. And we're getting new orders. I'm going to go ahead and clear our board. Spotters in the field. We need to use high explosive on the target. Okay. So we've got 2 spotters, and we're going to need to locate where they're at. I think for this one, let me see. Do I have a high explosive in this? No, I do not. So until then, do I have any shells left? Yep, no shells remaining. Use requisition to get more shells. Got it. So that means what we have to do here, folks, is we've got to come over here and use our requisition credits, which I guess in the actual game you will get by completing actual no, I need to go to the left magazine. Well, I could send 3 over to the right magazine as well. No harm in doing that. Always be prepared. Get some more armor piercing shells. Star shell. And yeah, I think I'm good. Got 3 there, and I've got a full rack of shells here. Perfect. So now let's find our target, folks. All right, let's get our mission orders wrote back down. All right, so spotter 1 is in grid D5, position 7 by 8. 7, 8. All right, there we go. And I erased my orders. Good job, Squeaky. Good job indeed, Squeaky. You write those orders back down. So spotter 2 is located in cell in grid I1, 9 by 7. Okay. Target number 1 is bearing 70 degrees from spotter 1. Okay. So I'm going to get my little yellow one. $70 that way. Target 1 is 21 degrees from spotter number 2. Spotter number 2. Alright, so our target should be right here where they intersect. So let me go ahead and get a target pin. Hey, 6 by 6. And my measuring pencil. All right. There we go. '58 58.8 degrees, and we are at 11.78 kilometers from the target. Perfect. So let's get this all situated. We're going to be using a high explosive round. If that's correct, let me just double check. Yep. Fire HE on target. .8. We're going to need 3 powder charges this time. And my bearing is 58.8. All right. Calculate required elevation. We got it. Standard heavy, high explosive, standard burst. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna once again we're gonna ram them in there. Giggity. What's our elevation again? Okay, so caps locks hides that. It's 47 and 12 degrees. Okay. We're gonna wait for that gun to reset itself. I mean, just imagine if you were an enemy and you had to go up against a weapon like this. Mobile, heavy, powerful. Oh my god. Just imagine. I mean, just imagine being able to operate one of these things in real life. That would be fun. Alright, so we're gonna lower this back down. For 47.12. It's just like even the smallest miscalculation can affect your range. And we're gonna go 58.8 degrees. Alright. I think we're all set. We're gonna arm our gun here. Shell type confirmed. Bearing confirmed. Gun is armed. Stand by. Stand by. Fire. 15 seconds to target. 5 seconds to target. Target destroyed. So we were off, but we were close enough to hit it. Perfect. Castle's mechanized wonder, just the same. And we've got new orders coming in from command. Iron Range Master to Iron Nest, Glory to Castle. Target location is unknown. Find target using impact recon photos from the battlefield. Fire a star shell to L5 8x8. Inspect recon photos, yellow correction markers. Okay. Fire star shell to L5 8x8. So that means, oh, they don't have our second cannon unlocked. So let's go ahead and clear our board here. Put that back. I'm going to reference position L5 8x8. Okay. I'm going to take this off the field here quickly. Okay, our reference position, there we go. Got that marked down. Fire star shell. So let's change the shell type to that. Range is 10.80 kilometers. Okay. Bearing is 72.5. All right. Calculate the elevation. Got it. Let's load our star shell. Right. All right. Let's run this home. And hun, I hope you're enjoying this. I can't wait till the actual full package gets released. All right. Okay. Gun is elevated. Bearing is now 72.5 degrees. All right. Let's arm the cannon here. Right, we've got fire mission confirmed, ranging confirmed, shell type And bearing. Gun is armed. We are hot. Fire. Okay. There's the course correction we need. All right. So let's get a high explosive round ready. All right. So yellow numbers equals distance from the impact point to the target. Yellow arrows equal direction from the impact point to the target. Okay. So I am looking at 1.74 kilometers. Down here. So that must be where our target is. All right. Let's go to HE. There we go. Recalculating our distance here. It's 1.74 kilometers. If I'm reading that right. Yep, I am reading that right. Oh shoot, I did not calculate properly. Well, duh. I didn't calculate distance from the gun. My bad, y'all. I almost messed that up. Big time. I want my yellow marker. I believe now we have it triangulated correctly. Boom. There we go. I almost messed that up. Silly, Squeaky. Squeaky indeed silly for doing something as foolish as that. Alright, range is 10.85. Alright. Bearing is 81.6. And let's calculate the fire mission. Alright. Let's load her in there. Okay, hun. I'll see you I'll see you soon, hun. I love you. Mwah. We got 3 powder charges. We're gonna ram those in there. Giggity. Once those get loaded up, elevation is 43.4 degrees. I love that man. I really love him. All right, so we're just going to make a minor adjustment here. Too minor. There we go. We're going to set our bearing for 81.6. Oh, right on the money. Not, didn't even have to make a smaller calculation. Gonna arm my gun here. Done. Ready to go. Checked. Gun is armed. Gun is hot. Fire! Now let's see if we hit the target. Less than 5 seconds to impact. Did we hit? Target hit and destroyed. Glory to the castle. Mission successful. Well done. Railways overwhelm the public. Ordered to march. All right, we've got new orders coming in. Let me clear my board here. All right. Range Master, Glory to Castle. 2 enemy artillery batteries active in the area. Spotters in the field have transmitted bearings to one of them. Triangulate the position and fire high explosive on target. Use star shells to locate the second hostile battery. Okay. Our iron nest position remains the same. Spotter 1, spotter 2, and okay, so artillery number 2 is unknown at this time. We're going to be looking for spotter for the first one. All right, so spotter 1 is located at grid square E7 0 by 2. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, there we go. E7 0 by 2. Spotter 2 is grid square kilo 2 7 by 2. J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay. K2 7 by 2. All right. So from spotter 2, bearing 51 degrees.
All right. From spotter 1, 106 degrees. Oh, don't want to go too far. Okay, so target 1 has been located. There's coordinates. All right. So our first target for is going to be I am going to go with my gut and I'm going to use a star shell for the All right, let's see. Range 12.19. 12.19. Bearing is 80 degrees, 80.7 degrees. Calculate that elevation. Should probably also get another high explosive round. Oh, wait, I have a high explosive over here ready to go. Gonna ahead and load that in there. Two, three. I guess might as well just get this one ready to go. All right, our elevation is going to be 48.676 degrees. Seven six with a bearing of 80.7 degrees. All right. Gonna gun is armed. All right, we're hot and fire one. 10 seconds to target. And impact. I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to use the. Let me get this. The head. Let me get this one. This is not good. I think this is where I messed up. I fired the wrong shell first. Where's the information on the second target? Alright, I destroyed one target. Where do I find... Where are the other little marks for the other target? Oh, okay, I think I was supposed to fire the star shell. Fire both star... Okay. I think I messed up, folks. I think I messed up big time. And with only not much time till they fire back at us. Six. Hopefully this reveals the coordinates for the next gun. Okay, it did. Okay. Perfect. So 303.53 kilometers that way. Point. There's our second battery. Okay, I gotta make this quick. I'm gonna fire high explosive from this side. There we go. All right, let's see. 15.54. Bearing is 80.1. I still got time. Hopefully. Get those powder charges in there. Get them rammed. Because we are running out of time. $46.62. Arming. Gun is armed. Gun is hot. Fire. 10 seconds to target. We got plenty of time. 5 seconds to target. Target destroyed. Mission success. I'm gonna have to rearm here. 2, 1, so 3, 4, Boom. There we go. We're all restocked. Yeah, restocked enough. Let's go get today's newspaper. Germany declares war. All Europe is in arms. Alright, so that's a tutorial. So, should we do challenges or should we just play chill? I just wanna kind of play chill. Yeah, let's play chill. We're gonna go for supply caches, so we're gonna have to use armor-piercing rounds. Right, intel on new enemy. So, ooh. Alright, well, looks like we've got our work cut out for us here. Awareness. Ah, these are positions from the last game I was in, so let me put these back over here. The moment we open fire, we're going to have a heck of a lot of targets come down on us. We need to get some AP rounds. Okay, armor piercing's ready to go over here. Armor piercing's ready to go over here. Alright. Reference point alpha bearing. Wait, well, first. Spotter 1 equals echo 1 4x9. Spotter 2 echo 7 3x2. Alright, is spotter 3 equals alpha 4 2x5. There we go. Got all my spotters in the field. Target 1 bearing 171 degrees from alpha. What? Or, okay, reference point alpha is bearing 63 degrees from spotter 1. So that 171. 171. Oh, shoot. Reference point is 63 degrees. My bad! Ah, of course I delete it as I'm placing it. Spotter 1 is 6.8 from spotter 2. Grab my compass. .08 kilometers. Nope. So reference point alpha is located in this grid. Okay. Alright, target 1 is 171 from alpha. Perfect. And then it's bearing 103 from spotter 3, which is all the way over here. So our first target should be located right here. Alright. Target 2. Bearing 328 degrees from Alpha. Distance from is 6.81 distance from spotter 1. Compass. So target 2 should be located right here. Alright. Target 3 is bearing 123 degrees and 123 from target. 11.38 kilometers. Alright, I've got my 3 targets ready to go. Are there any special shells I should use? Alright, high explosive set. No, armor piercing. We need to switch to armor piercing. AP shells. We'll go with target 1. That is the 91.8. So that's 8.70 kilometers. Go down to 2 shells. Bearing is 91 degrees. 0.8. Supply caches. Supply caches are our target. All right. Go ahead and clear that one. Next target is 8.22 kilometers. At a bearing of 50 degrees, 50.4 degrees. All right, the last target, 15.86 kilometers. Four charges, bearing of 93.5 degrees. All right. All right, so we'll start with the four powder charges. Means we're starting with our last calculated. We'll go ahead and load so we can fire in rapid succession. Wait a minute. Okay, gun elevation. Let's see. Okay. I might end it now. Remember too, this was only to be a test of the stream, so But yeah, I thank you guys for jumping in. I'm gonna get this all taken care of, and we'll hope